Hey there, everybody. Brian Miller, Small Town Movie Watcher, and I just got done watching Magnificent Seven, rated PG 13, starring Denzel Washington, Chris Pratt, Vincent D'Onofrio, um, Ethan Hawke, and then three other guys, because I only named four and there's seven. Um, is it horrible that the guys that I mentioned is the African American star, and then the three white guys? I think it is horrible. Um, so this movie is a western. This is my third western that I've seen this year. The Magnificent Seven, um, um, and then it was the Adam Sandler one, and it was it was like the first one I sat and reviewed this year. Look, there's the cat. Anyway, so the funny thing is that every single one of these Western that I've seen this year all had a number in it. It's Magnificent Seven or Ridiculous Six or man, I really can't think of the last one. Or I should say the first one. Anyway, so this movie is about a warrant officer whom has been asked to come and defend a city because he's kind of a bounty hunter, but he's not a bounty hunter. He's a warrant officer. He gets paid to bring people in. That's, so to me, bounty hunter. But apparently he's allowed to. The state has deemed it necessary for him to. Anyway, so this movie is taking place in California, and he's been asked to come and protect this town or to take the town back from a bad guy. And the guy is trying to buy them out of house and home, or the bad guy is trying to buy the people of the town out of house and home because just in the mountains behind the town is a gold mine, and he wants to buy them out of house and home and get all the land rights for all the gold that's in this area. Anyway, so um, Denzel Washington is our lead character, I think, because Chris Pratt, I believe, feels like he has the same amount of lines until you get to the end where there's the twist. Um, and so um, Denzel Washington builds his team of seven that come to teach the town folk how to defend themselves and um, take their town back. So let's talk about the good parts. The good parts were, I think that the acting in this was, I think, pretty good. There was parts that you wanted to laugh at. There was parts that you wanted to really feel for the characters. I think that there was parts. I think that the cinematography was good. Was this done in the desert of New Mexico? I mean, it looks like it. Well, I mean, the deserts of California. Um, it looks like it. It could have been done in Arizona. I don't know. Could have been done in Mexico. I don't know, but I think that the places that they used for the landscape was good. They might have done it on a back lot. I don't know. Did I mention that this is a remake? Magnificent Seven is a remake of Magnificent Seven from like the 19, I don't know, 40s, 50s, 60s. Um, like I said, I thought the acting was good. There's this twist that comes at the end that involves Denzel Washington and really paints a light to why he is doing what he's doing, why he wants to do this, um, and it's like, oh, that makes sense. So I think that the acting was good in this. I think that the cinematography was good. Um, Chris Pratt was funny, and I'm pretty sure that was his point of this movie. He's the funny guy. Um, but, um, you know, that's it. I mean, I think those were some really good parts. The bad parts are it's rated PG 13, but they're swearing. Now, I know that you don't have to be R for swearing, but the body count in this movie is like a few hundred. And I would think with a few hundred people dying in this movie, you would not get a PG 13 rating. You would be more towards the R rating. I mean, this is not, this isn't the bloodletting that was in the other Western movie. Still can't think of its name. It's going to come to me as soon as I turn this off. I can't even think of the director's name, and I really should. I mean, he did Inglourious Bastards, he did Kill Bill, he did um, Reservoir Dogs. He did a lot of stuff, and I just can't think of his name either. Anyway, so this movie is rated PG-13, and it puzzles me just because of the body count of a few hundred people that die in this movie. I mean, you see blood go splat, and you hear the language, and I mean, the things that it doesn't do is there's no drug use and there's no fornication. Those two things don't happen. But there is swearing, and there is drinking, and there is death. Lots and lots of that. Anyways, let's go back again to something good. Vincent D'Onofrio is in this movie. And I had to do a double take to realize that it was Vincent D'Onofrio when he first came onto the screen. He looks like a Santa Claus, or as they describe it, it's a bear wearing people's clothes. So I think that he did a good job really getting into this character. So other bad things, though, it is the language that's bad in it. It is, there's a lot of death. But otherwise, I don't think it was that bad of a movie. Should you go see it, though? I mean, it just came out into the theaters today. I think that this was a good movie to go and watch. I think that you're of an age that's somewhere between 55 and 80. You're going to love it because I think that it brings back really what the Westerns were. Because there haven't been a lot of Westerns that have been good in the recent years coming out of Hollywood. This really comes back to how the Westerns were back when Westerns were in its heydays. Not that I'm saying that because this is our third Western this year, third numbered Western this year, that it's, I don't think that there's going to be a comeback of the Western movies, but I thought that this was a good movie. So should you go see it? I think so. Yes, I think that you should. And like I said, if you're of a certain age, 55 to 85, I think that you're really going to enjoy this. Yep, still can't think of the director's name, but it's not like his Western movie, though I thought his was good too. Is it safe for your family? No. Like I said, there is a lot of death in this, and there is language in this, and there's drinking that's in this. So no, it's not safe for your family. It is PG-13, but I would not take a 13-year-old to see this movie. I would hold off on waiting. And again, lots of death that's in it. So with that, Brian Miller, Small Town Movie Watcher, and I just got done watching The Magnificent Seven, rated PG-13. It just came out at the movie theaters, so I think that you, as an adult, should take some time and go out and get lost in this movie. So thanks a lot, everybody, and we'll see you soon. Bye.